island off Sweden's west coast, just north of Gothenburg. The landscape is dominated by granite sculpted by retreating Ice Age glaciers. The little port of Skärhamn has a population of just over 3,000, which doubles in summer when the cottage owners and foreign tourists arrive. Fish has always played a leading part in the region's cuisine. Herring, cod, and plaice are among the species caught in these waters. Literally on the water is the restaurant called Vatten, meaning simply water. It does its best business during lunchtime. Anders Arena has run Vatten since 2006.
I wanted to have it quite clean because I want the people to look at the plate, and also we have a nice view here. So I don't want to have anything here disturbing, because it's that way you should look, and that way, and maybe in two beautiful eyes.
For 3.5 years, Henrik Wickelgren has been Vatten's head chef. He concentrates on fish dishes, only logical given the vast supply right outside the door. He was born in the area and wants to continue to build on the traditions of Western Swedish cuisine.
I try to emphasize the original taste of the ingredients. One main ingredient is always the focus, so my dishes are always quite simple. I generally use one main ingredient with 3 or 4 side dishes. They're no more complicated than that.
Henrik Wickelgren buys the fish for the stew he'll be preparing for Euromaxx, fresh off the boat right near the restaurant. Today it's cod and ling, a relative of the cod. He also needs mussels and prawns. On the Swedish coast, the kind of fish on the menu depends on the season.
A lot of herring is pickled here. The peak season for it is around the Midsummer Festival and Christmas and Easter. In summer, we fry a lot of mackerel. It's served with potatoes, very simple, and a good sauce.
For our stew, Henrik Wickelgren has prepared a fish broth of crayfish shells and vegetables thickened with butter and cream.
If you don't have the time to cook your own fish broth, you can buy a ready-made broth. You just have to get the right concentration for this dish. Of course, it's best to make your own broth.
Henrik Wickelgren only uses fresh seasonal vegetables, cutting them in large pieces for the stew. He fillets the fish and cuts it into bite-sized morsels, and cooks them in white wine and water. While the fish simmers, Henrik Wickelgren fries the prawn halves with garlic. He drains the sautéed vegetables and arranges them on a bed of shrimp. He adds the cooked mussels, arranges the cooked fish on the plates, and tops it off with the prawn halves. Finally, he pours the fish broth over each serving and garnishes them with dill and watercress. The result is a genuine Western Swedish fish stew. It's best when enjoyed with a glass of dry white wine.